Tusculum knocks off Bellarmine 6-1. Zach Sanders gets his third win of the year. Colby Skeen factoring prominently early in this contest. Joined by Pioneer skipper Doug Jones. We talked off camera, away from baseball, about Zach Sanders, and you said, I'm looking for him to have that consistent outing. Probably the last three, he says, wasn't as consistent as he needed to be, but I would have to say today, by far, probably this young freshman's best outing.
Yeah, and so important, I think, for his confidence, because the last few outings have not been good, and trying to figure some things out. Very competitive kid. He had a good fall for us, was in our rotation, and just hit a bump in the road, and that's what's so unique about this group that I've not dealt with in probably 18 years, is that these guys aren't used to this level of competition and the grind that it is every day. So we're dealing with some things that we haven't dealt with in the past. But really good to see him bounce back and make some pitches. And to be honest, I think if he were honest, he would tell you it wasn't his best stuff. I mean, he didn't have great command, consistent command, but did get a lot of run on the fastball and was able to get a lot of swing and misses with that, and which I think that was good. And last week at Lee, or a week ago at Lee, he looked like an All-American in inning one, and then inning two couldn't get anybody out, couldn't find anything. So very important, I think, for his confidence for that outing today.
You talked about his command. I think he was aided a little bit by a little bit of a wider strike zone today, but that seemed to really up his confidence going forward. Knowing the way he pitched today, can this be a huge benefit for you down the road?
Yeah, well, we hope so. I mean, we need some consistency out of our pitching staff, and if you look at our stat sheet, we're about to run out of room. Yeah. We've thrown everybody just about trying to figure out who can give us some consistency. We've constantly given up too many free bags all year, and that's kind of what happened to us last night. It's happened to us with most of our losses. The schedule we play, you just don't win games.
Right.
So we need some level of consistency out of some guys. I hope this is a confidence builder for him. Like I said, the thing about him that I love, he is a competitor and he does want to. And that means a lot. He'll continue to get better and stronger, but hopefully we can build off of that start today.
Another guy we'll talk about is Colby Skeen. He comes in, first two at bats. He says he had probably 3 of 5 quality at bats today, and his first two definitely were he earns 2 RBI or two RBI with 2 outs. He just seemed to be confident. Is last week a product of what you're seeing with him out of this week?
Yeah, kind of a very, he was injured and was out for a while and then struggled to kind of get going, which is kind of typical for him. That's the history, and just really trying to get him back into a firm position to have something to hit against that firm front side. And the last couple of weeks he's really worked on that and starting to see the baseball good. And he, without question, he's one of the best hitters in this league when he's going, and he's come up with some big hits for us. He had a great series against Anderson, and then in these 2 games, he's really come off the bench last night and almost tied it. And he's and we need that consistency out of the middle of our order because we have not had that either. So big, he's experienced, so we need him to continue to do those things.
All right, it's still a game. Neuer's at the plate, and we've got a guy on first, and you go out and have a conversation with Zach Sanders. With the game still at hand, how big was that for Rodriguez to come in and get out a big at-bat in Neuer?
That was good. It's 2-0. The guy coming to the plate had put some good swings on balls in the 2-game series. And by the way, that's a really good baseball team over there.
Good. Yeah.
Really good. Very experienced, well coached. They play it the right way. They do it the right way. But on that visit, I just said, Zach, listen, I've got a really fresh arm down here, and I like velo matchup a little bit better here. And honestly, how do you feel? And that was good. You try to challenge them and see if they'll be honest with you. And he said, Coach, my arm's fine, but my body's a little tired. Yeah. So, that worked out. But we needed to get Pedro back out there. He didn't throw this weekend. The situation didn't present it, but he's been one of our best guys.
Yeah.
And he, that was a big out. It was a big out for him. Still, the command needs to be better for him, but I think him getting back out there and getting some innings hopefully will benefit us and him this coming weekend.
Definitely your best hitter. overall best player, Dalton Martin, then comes in and delivers the triple to lead off that next inning and kind of opened up that game. Situational baseball right there, too, to drive in that run. And McDade has been very good in those situations with less than 2 out and a runner at third this year. You execute it at a high level, and that has to make you feel pretty good.
It really does. I mean, we started the game, 8 of our first 9 guys are quality at bats, and we're 74% on the day. If you're 74%, you better win. And our goal's 60, and we haven't been there a whole lot. And then even in the ninth, I thought we executed extremely well. You know, we executed the sac bunt. DeHaven puts pressure, turns into a 1B. We go hit and run with Lipinski coming off the bench. He executes it. We go push drag with our 3-hole, which nobody would expect, and get the other assurance run. So I thought we executed extremely well there in the ninth, and that's how good they can be. And I thought we were pretty good last night against quality arms, 58%, and had opportunities to win the game. Just didn't pitch well enough last night. So that was good to see, and hopefully we can carry that over into the weekend series.
Which is Newberry. You're going to see some really quality arms for sure. You know, what type of mindset do you have to have against guys that can come in and pitch it?
Yeah, it's a bit scary. They're well coached. They're extremely athletic. They may be the most athletic team in our league, and they're going to put pressure on you with the running game, the bunting game. They don't strike out a lot. They're, you know, and they got quality arms. So we'll have a mental day tomorrow, and we'll just talk about the things that we have to do. We have to control the running game. We cannot give away free bags and expect to be successful. And we're going to have to grind offensively and really have good at-bats. We talked a lot about that the last few weeks of, you know, 2 strikes, get off the knob, let's put the ball in play, let's just grind a little bit. And you're going to have to do that against Newberry because they're really, really good. And but a big challenge for us. And, you know, we control our own destiny here. It's been a struggle. It's been a different type of year. Guys gaining experience. I think there's some guys on this club that are going to be good down the road, and they'll benefit for some of the struggles that we're going through. But we're going to have to really pitch well, and we haven't done that lately. And to have a chance, we cannot give them a bunch of free bags, and we have to execute when we get the chance.
Well, the Pioneers pick up a big win today, get their 17th win of the season, and for the Pioneers, they'll face Newberry, whom they're tied for 4th with in the Southland Conference this weekend. First game Friday night at 6, doubleheader on Saturday. Pioneer coach Doug Jones, I'm Brian Stayton.